and stop. Alright. Good morning. I'm trying to talk loud, and if it's too loud, I apologize. I was just informed that my thing yesterday was quiet, so I'm using my loud voice, although it's sort of funny. I hope it's not too loud because that music is so quiet. And so I was like, it's kind of nice that sometimes the music informs the rest of what I'm doing, like in tone and so forth, but I don't want y'all to not be able to hear me, because that would make this silly. Or like some sort of weird performance art thingy. Uh-oh. Man, I want to sneeze. Yummy. Let me just get into it a little bit. Shall we? Psalm 26, 20, verse 6. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They have bound down and fallen, but we have risen and stand upright. May the King answer us when we call. I don't know. I'm going to read this other thing. Let's see if they make a connection. For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse, because although they knew God, they did not glorify him as God, nor were thankful, but became futile in their thoughts, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Professing to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the incorruptible God into an image made like corruptible man, and birds and four-footed animals and creeping things. My mind was focused on creation. You know, they found that, or 47 years ago, they found that skeleton thing of the shrew / early monkey marsupial thing. They were talking about it yesterday. And, I'm not virulently, anti-Darwin in terms of natural selection, and heck, I don't even know this whole evolutionary thing. I don't know. Heck if I know. I wasn't there. I don't understand why there are still monkeys. Wouldn't it be better than if we came from a monkey-like thing? Why would we split? Why would it be better to be monkeys in the same place? Wouldn't the environmental, impetus be the same? Anyway, who cares? Who cares is actually how I feel about it, because I'm not a scientist. That wasn't put on my heart. I don't really care. I feel like I'm put here to express and interpret that which is already here in different ways, and to rejoice in it. I'm here to rejoice in the joy of the Lord, and the joy of the Lord is in creation. Both of those verses were kind of about that. That it's not for me to worship creation, but to worship that which is behind creation. And I know some people worship it by dissecting it and trying to break it down to its smallest pieces and whatnot. But I don't, and really don't have any interest in doing so. But today, in those verses and some other stuff I was reading, I really was kind of convicted in some of my thinking, and it was sort of drawn to my attention, thanks Lord, that sometimes I do find it easy to glory in creation. I'm not a big fan of the sun. Sun I find very annoying. I'm white. It's not made for me. Maybe it never was. But to walk on the ocean by the ocean on a cold night, or the whisper of the leaves as the wind passes through it. Man, there's so much in this creation to glory in. Ooh, great white sharks. Love me some great white sharks. And I guess we do go about picking our favorites of things in creation that we love and things we don't love. But when I look to creation and all of this stuff around us and the universe, man, just the towering majesty and infinite, amazing hugeness of the universe is wildly daunting. And the more we learn about it, and hey, Hubble is back up and rolling, so we can see more of it. Fascinating, all these repeating patterns out there and down here and just everywhere. As he went through his golden ratio period or whatever and all that stuff. And I feel like sometimes as a portion of creation and as a child of God, it is almost my duty to rejoice in the works of his hands, and all of it too, whether it be the stuff I don't understand, like mosquitoes, or when a tiger takes down a cute little gazelle and tears it apart, or an alligator eats somebody's pet dog. It's all cool. The little boy in me is like, cool. Sorry someone's pet dog died, but like, I don't know, we're all part of the food chain. And the food chain, how amazing and mysterious and cool is the food chain? It's all amazing. Whether star or galaxy or gator or comet or dust storm or whatever. And likewise, I was not, it all inspires praise and worship of what a mighty and interesting creator we have. But then I was not applying that, funnily enough, to my life. I think it's so easy to often be like, oh, nature is great. Well, except for humans. Humans kind of are the worst. And in some ways we are. But to lead a life under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, in him, suffused, I'm a temple for Christ. That's my job. Made from being just, mute, silent, dead rock to being a palace to the Holy One, to the Creator of the universe. And in that, in surrendering or having my life surrendered to him, his work is my life. That I, not only just being a created thing, but my life is his creation. And I'm to joy in his creation. That I'm not to agonize and go, oh, well, this time stinks, so I'm waiting for the time that is good. Oh, this is when the dog is getting eaten by the crocodile. And I'm waiting for, the great white shark to just leap out of the water for no reason, or I'm waiting for the galaxies. No, all of this, my entire life is his creation. My entire life is in God's hands, literally. And I need to discover a way to worship and praise all of that. Just like any other creation. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, these even minor afflictions. This is amazing. Lord, I can't wait to see. How this is going to fit in the grand scheme of things. I can't wait to see how this is going to transform me. I don't even know exactly what you're doing right now, but I know that it's good. And I know that it's glorious. And I know that it will lead to glory. Your glory, Lord, not mine, which is even better. So no pressure on me, shoot. That's what I was thinking. So maybe take that today, y'all who follow God. Rejoice today in the creation of this world and the creation of your life. Not good parts and bad parts. If you are his, and in that he is moving in your life, rejoice. You are a creation of the Most High. Woohoo!